Hello and welcome to Marathon Recon, a mile-by-mile preview of the 2018 LA Marathon. I'm Martise Moore, the Run Faster coach, and today I'm running with Karen.
Hi everyone.
Karen is running for the charity Girls and Boys Club, so we're going to find out all about that, and she's also a veteran LA Marathon. So we are running mile 24 to 25 today. Exciting. Actually, they already have the numbers down on the street. Look at that. So we're legit. We just passed 24 and now we're headed to mile 25. So Karen, do you remember this part of the race? Like, what's this part like?
Oh, this part is the awesome part because you know you're almost done. And it's beautiful, usually like it is today. So this part's a lot of fun. And it's downhill.
Right. Yeah, because at this point you've already run 24 miles. How are your legs feeling?
Tired, but I usually get a little bit like boost around miles 23, 24 just because you're so close to the finish.
Right. And what's the crowds like at this point?
Well, it depends on how fast of a runner you are. I'm not speedy, so there's crowds, but everybody's wonderful, super supportive, lots of cheering.
Right. Yeah, I imagine that most of the crowds, after like 23, they're kind of mostly on PCH, right? Like kind of ocean, I mean.
On ocean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, waiting for you to finish.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at least this part is like, okay, I'm downhill.
Yeah.
Getting close. Cool, and it's actually usually cooler at this point in the race too. So
that's a really nice part about coming into Santa Monica is that
Right.
it gets cooler, which is great.
Cool. So, do you have like a goal as to why you're running this year? Like, why are you running the marathon?
Well, I started running ages ago, just in general for physical fitness. I've kind of, I don't know, I've always loved running. I took a break from marathons when I had kids, and then I got back into it kind of as like a way to show them, you know, you can be busy, working mom, have a million things to do, and still fit in training for a marathon.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's a lot of work. It's a big time commitment.
A lot of early morning runs.
Right. And then how do you make yourself get out of bed?
You know what? Somehow that's always tough, but kind of for me, I just turn my brain off and know how great I'm going to feel after I finish.
Right.
And
the hardest part is getting going.
Yeah.
Good. So how many times have you run LA?
I think this is going to be my 9th time.
Wow, so a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, do you have a particular goal for this time, or are you just finishing?
So I haven't, the last time I ran LA was 2015, and I didn't do any other marathons in between, so it's been a while since I've done a full 26. So number one goal is finish healthy.
Right.
I would love, my best marathon time is a 4:40.
Oh, nice.
Somewhere around there would be great, but whoops,
Let's not get
hard.
Okay.
But you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna go with the flow.
Okay, cool. So you work with Boys and Girls Run Club, right?
Boys and Girls Clubs of Venice.
Right. Okay, of Venice.
Yeah.
And what do you guys do?
Oh, we do lots of things.
Yeah.
So we're basically our motto is when school's out, clubs are in. So during the school year, from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. we're open for kids. Winter break, spring break, and then all summer. And we do athletics, STEM, fine arts, performing arts, character, leadership. We basically just want to have a loving, caring place for kids to go to when they're not in school.
Right. That's cool. So obviously there are some positive things that come out of this for the kids in terms of like changing the trajectory of their lives. Can you give us an example of like a kid that from going to Boys and Girls Club Venice may have changed their lives for the better?
Sure. We have lots of examples. So we serve kids 1st through 12th grade. So we have you know, a lot of kids who come to us pretty young, as you can imagine, and they're able to establish great relationships with staff and mentors.
And just to be clear, this is free for the kids.
We have a low membership rate, but we scholarship in anybody who needs.
All right, good.
So anybody who, you know, has any hesitations or can't pay, then we let them in for free.
Right.
We're supported by foundations, corporate and family foundations, for example. So we're really there to serve the underserved population.
Okay, good.
As you know, Venice and the surrounding areas are very gentrified, so there's a lot of kids that don't have access to some of the great other after-school programs that are going on that are really expensive.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so you were telling us about a good story about a kid that went through your program.
Sure. So, for example, right now it's an exciting week for us. We're in the middle of our Youth of the Year program.
Okay.
We have Ty, who is our candidate from our club, is one of the top 6 finalists in LA. She's been with our club for quite a few years. Started when she was in middle school. Started taking on leadership type roles very early on, helping other kids with homework. And we've really just seen her grow and mature into a wonderful young woman.
Oh, nice.
So it's great to have her representing us and showing everyone what's possible.
Oh, and then when do they give out the award?
We're going to find out Thursday night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, be sure to let us know if she wins.
We will definitely let you know, yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So you are running the marathon not only for your own health and fitness, but you're also raising money for your organization.
Correct, yep.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to for sure put your link up to help donate.
Yay,
what does the money go towards?
So money goes towards all those different programs that I mentioned. So whether it's athletics or arts,
Tighten here.
Just to increase the quality of programming, of services that we provide for the kids. You know, in addition to those programmatic areas, we also serve meals to all of our kids. So during breaks in summer, hot breakfast, hot lunch, hearty snack at the end of the day. We have a lot of kids that face food insecurity issues.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means they don't have enough to eat.
Oh, okay.
So it's great for us to have them under our care and be able to make sure they don't go home hungry.
Yeah,
so that's where money goes.
So good.
If you support
yeah,
us.
please support. Help the kids eat. Oh my goodness. Things that we take for granted.
Exactly.
Having 3 meals a day, you know.
And hot meals. We do our best to, make sure to feed them healthy and something special, something different. So
wonderful.
It's a lot of fun though.
Okay.
Come visit us.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you guys are close by actually.
Yeah, exactly.
How many kids do you normally serve a year?
Over the course of a year, it's about 2,500 kids.
What?
So we're our main site. We have our main site on the corner of Venice and Lincoln Boulevard. We're also at Mark Twain Middle School and Venice High School.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of kids.
It's a lot of kids, yeah. But we have an amazing staff that helps pull it all off.
Yes, I met some of your amazing staff.
Yes, aren't they incredible?
Yes. That's so cool. So, wow, that many kids, you're definitely making an impact on the LA community in general. It's amazing. Okay, so do you guys do any sports?
Yes, athletics, healthy lifestyles. So healthy lifestyles encompasses sports and then healthy eating, healthy living in general. So sports, obviously the classics, basketball, flag football. We launched indoor soccer. We do ballet now because some of the kids ask for ballet. Volleyball. When you're serving kids from age 1st through 12th grade, and boys and girls, you have to have a wide scope of programming for whatever you do. So for athletics, it can't just be one sport. It can't just be one level. It has to be a pretty wide range.
Okay.
I'm trying to build my running club there.
Yeah, yeah. So, getting back to the fundraising in general, like what are some of your big fundraisers that you do to raise money besides the LA Marathon?
So we have a charity poker tournament that we do in April. And then every year in September we have our annual gala where we raise money. This year we're actually celebrating our 50th anniversary. So September 28th, mark your calendars.
Wow, 50 years.
Come with us out to Jonathan Beach Club. We're going to throw a huge party, raise some money, highlight the kids. And celebrate our 50 years of service.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
I imagine that, I mean, there's so many, 50 years, there's so many adults that have had experiences with your program and now are productive citizens.
Yeah, and we'll be highlighting some of them at the gala, so
nice.
It'll be really exciting.
Cool. So, okay, let's get back to the marathon.
Okay.
So, you have run this thing 9 times. Can you give some of our newbies some advice on how they should navigate the course, or maybe, you know, just something you've learned from running it so many times that you wish you had known the first time?
First of all, I've run other marathons. I have to say LA Marathon's the best.
Oh, nice.
Start line can be very intimidating. It's a lot of people, a lot of craziness. Kind of have to push and shove and hold your space, hold your ground. But you know, my most important piece of advice would just be, don't be intimidated by it, because you're going to be timed by a chip on your shoe. I think they're still doing that.
Right.
So whenever you start, when you cross the finish line is when your race, but start line, I mean,
right,
it's when your race starts. So
yeah, that's a good point.
You know, one thing I've learned is I hang back at the beginning and I kind of let the crowds go, because I don't like all that, you know, kind of trying to kind of make your way.
Right.
Okay, so my race starts, you know, 8 minutes later than the initial start gun. It doesn't matter.
Stop here. Cool. Anything else you want to tell us?
Have fun.
Okay,
so
yeah.
fun. And it looks like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day, which is part of why I love running in LA.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be in the 60s, so
great.
Perfect running.
Hydrate. Gotta hydrate, right?
Yeah. And are you going to be wearing the shirt out there?
And let's see. Yeah, I'll run it through the laundry.
Okay. Okay, we'll be sure to look out for you. And again, please help support this wonderful organization and the impact that it's making on the children of Los Angeles and us as a society as a whole, because they are the future. So if anybody has any questions about mile 25 or any other aspect of the LA Marathon race, please go to greenrunnerla.com. And until next time, keep running, everybody. We'll see you on the last mile.
Thank you.